Hello again, it's Dave from Banner Badgers, and this is another What's in the Box. Now, this time we have the very latest Epic Encounters from Steamforged Games, which you can pick up right now from steamforged.com. This is the arena of the of the Undead Horde. Now, I've been waiting for this one for a long time, since I've been dribbling over this one since I saw its announcement. I haven't even unwrapped it. It literally arrived today. We're going to have a look at the same time. So you're going to see it at the same time I am. And I'm hoping for something really, really special. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the cameras around and then we can see what's inside. What's in the box? Let's find out. Right, here we go. Oh, let's zoom out the camera a little bit. There we go. So you can at least see bits and pieces of what's going on. Right, here we go. This is really nice. Look at that. I love the look of this one. Can I dig straight into this one? Here we go. Fingernail cut. Who needs swords and axes and blades? And you can just stick your finger there in there. There we go. Right, got rid of that. Look at that. Straight away, that looks to be a skeleton minotaur. What we got in the box? I don't know what that is in the back. That's a big ugly beastie. We've got a blindfold skeleton. That is so cool. Look at that. Now, as always, if you've seen some of our playthroughs of our Epic Encounters games, do check them out. They're on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/bandofbadgers. Every subscription helps, so please do. But the Epic Encounters is almost like a one-shot in a box. It has literally everything, and I mean everything. It has 20 minis. Each one is a different theme. You've got a two-sided A2 poster, and you also get this kind of comic-sized booklet, which gives you help, advice, gaming tips, and everything that you need. But anyway, this box includes 20 miniatures, including 7 unique sculpts. Gorgeous. Double-sided game mat, adventure book, monster stats. All of these stats are based on the 5th edition books. So there's nothing new there, but it's really nice to have that as backup. Tips and tricks for building tension and excitement. That is the biggest thing that I love about these storybooks. Let's have a quick look at the description here. In the heart of a cursed necropolis lies a crumbling arena, where death is both the fate of the performers and the nature of the audience. The city's skeletal guardians range into the land of the living, capturing poor individuals and dragging them back to the arena to fight for the entertainment of an unliving crowd. The victims are a brief spark of life in an otherwise undead city, extinguished all too soon as the phantom onlookers fall silent once more. We get a quick peek of some of that. 20 highly detailed miniatures inside. I mean, he looks phenomenal. We've got a skeletal fighter there standing on a bit of rock or pillar or something. And you can see, look at the range that's in here. Obviously, we're going to take a closer look. You've got an Axeman at the back there. He's got to be a skeleton magic user or a lich. Look at that. That is skeleton archers. And all of the, you can use any of these on all the games. They're regular miniature size, so they will fit into any tabletop campaign. There you go. Many adventurers have stolen into the city in an attempt to stop the evil of the undead horde. Many have failed. Will you fit any better? Oh, well, anyway, let's have a look. We will be playing this, but because it's literally just come out, I wanted to dig in. I didn't want to wait. Okay, so the lid is off. This is what we have. This is really looking. I mean, look at it. You can see that. We'll have a good look. Those are like candle points by the looks of things. So here's your. Oh, that's quite. It's got a few more pages in there. This is your comic-sized guide, if you like. You got contents. You got a breakdown of the map. We'll have a proper look in a sec. It is a double-sided map. Some fantastic artwork is inside. Plot hooks. Player rumors, so you can add it into a campaign. You don't just have to play it as a one-shot. Gorgeous artwork. Oh look, there's the creature from the front box. Look at that. That does look amazing. I think the artist who potentially has done this also did goblins. Looks very, very similar. Okay, so we have 20 Iron Skull Leonites. Wow. I wonder if that's what Brion's going to turn into if he ever does successfully die. We have 2 Iron Skull Death Riders. Ah, it looks to be like a skeleton centaur. I thought it was going to be a minotaur, but wow, look at that. An iron skull and a batter. That is incredible. He's actually blindfolded as well. I don't know if you can see that. An iron skull executioner. He's the one with the axe. What we've got down here? The duelist. The iron skull knight. Oh, the detail on these is just incredible. And the skeleton archer. You get 6 archers. At one point, I'm going to play a skeleton ranger. I'm going to be using one of these minis. Anyway, so that's the box. We'll have a proper look in a sec. We want to get to the minis. I want to have a look. I'm going to have a quick peek. My tongue isn't working today. There we go. That's some of the maps. Wow. Again, the detail on that is spectacular. Now, as I said, these are A2 size double-sided posters. It is posted. It's slightly thicker. It's like it has like a laminate to it. It is nice, but the amount of detail on these areas, and the idea is the players should be using the environment, and there are GM tips inside the booklet to help you place traps or environmental locations, that kind of stuff. Oh, we're gonna have a look. We're here now. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. This looks like to be like the training ground room. This could be the actual arena. You do have, there are 6 pillars situated around the room. Okay, I can't fit the whole map on because it's so big, but you've got the various things. You've got bloodstains, you've got some training dummies. We've got the various pillars. We have, there's the entrance and the exit. The lighting effects on these is incredible. You've even got some, there's some daylight windows. I can't get it on the camera. Look, there we go. Some daylight outside shining through the bars. You are definitely stuck inside. And then the other end, I think that was the training room. I think this is the arena. But we will see when we have a look at the oh, what is that? Is that hot coals or something? There's some kind of statue here. There's a glowing element there. Oh. That looks to be rotating spikes. We'll find out. We'll have a proper look at the booklet. But the amount of detail on here is, as always, incredible. Now, here's the best bit. Let's get into the minis. Oh, now, these things are stuck down with a little bit of tape. So let's just rip that off. Don't need that anymore. It's just going to be the 2 sides. Sorry about the noise. But I think so. Yep, doesn't appear to be any more tape. There we go. Get the lid off. The nice thing about this is the lid. The packaging on this is great. The boxes are really strong and sturdy. They will take They will take some weight. They will fit in a bag. But you have this kind of lip area, so the booklet and the map will sit in there quite nice and tidy, giving you access to the slightly larger minis. But you can, again, straight away, you can see the range of sizes there. Really, really nice. And these ones actually look absolutely superb. So far, each Epic Encounters box has been a different colour, a different plastic colour. So let's dig in. Let's go in first, straight into the big one. I'll go remember their names, and I'll move this one down so you can see it better. Let's try and move the camera in. Here we go. Let's try and move these out of the way. So this one is the Undead. I think the camera's trying to focus on that. There we go. That is particularly highly detailed. Got a backpack of some bits and pieces hanging out the side. I'm looking at this for the first time as if you're watching this video. I'm picking out all the details I can. This extra kind of body or shoulder guard is incredible. I find this bit a bit disconcerting. He's got his pelvis just hanging out. He's not worried about that. And he is blindfolded. Let's see if the camera's not going to focus on that too well. But yeah, that is really nice. And I was wondering what kind of weapon this was, but actually, yeah, he's going to fling whatever that is. Looks like just a heap of body parts. He's just going to fling it. These are going to be great to paint as well. There is some really, really nice detail in these. So anyway, that is the Underbatter. Let's have a look. So you get 2 of those. There you go. Both exactly the same. They don't get dented in the boxes, which is really nice to see. You don't get any kind of things going wrong. So that's those. See? Really nice size as well. That's a good size. Let's try and get one of the archers out. So here we have a skeleton archer, and there's size. This is a standard mini size. So this is a large. Very nice. Now this is the bowman, or the skeleton archer. Look, oh, he's actually, I think he's been shot in the neck. Or maybe that's a spare. I think he's got another arrow there as well. But yeah, he's got his own stash of arrows. It looks like it's been shot a few times. The base looks really nice as well. You can see that on there. Lovely amount of painting detail to be had. And yeah, he's blindfolded. Really nice detail. Tiny, skinny skeleton wrists that you can see. That is nice. I'm going to look forward to painting some of these. Now, I thought this one was a minotaur when I saw the picture, but actually, it looks more like a centaur. So it's a skeleton horse, humanoid torso, but with a horse's skull head. Now, this could be, obviously, it could be a construct. I'm going to have to look at the story to. There's a little bit of a story about what these undead are all connected. But even on the base, there's various dirt, rubble, and a couple of skulls. They've been embedded into the ground, trampled into the ground. There are a couple of skulls hanging off, I would say saddlebags, but I guess it's not saddlebags. The hind armour, there's another skull there, slightly larger. But yeah, I mean, look at that scythe as well. A bone scythe. And the head is just incredible. It does have like a mane of hair. It's like a demonic horse head. That is incredible. Little buckle symbol there on the shield, or the front plate. Really, really nice. So those as well, you get 2 minis. Again, there's 20 minis, 7 unique styles of design in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 of the archers, which is nice to see, and you get 2 of these. I was calling them the Axemen earlier. This is the Executioners. So you can see this one as well. I was going to say he's blindfolded, but it's more like there's a plate, like a metal plate over his head. You can see his jaw is sticking out there. Great armor, lovely use of weapons. On the floor, you got steps and bricks and rubble mixed in with the rubble. There's a bone. You got a couple of bones. Something else is on the floor there. Just literally stepping over the dead. The back as well. You've got an exposed piece of armor. You can see his rib cage through there. Really nice. I mean, again, to use these as an undead horde in any game. I have not seen this level of detail. You don't get that on WizKids. This is superb. The prices of the box range between £34 and £39 here in the UK. You can buy direct from their store, steamforge.com. And for our current playthroughs, we've made a batch of action movie heroes with our various players. Just have some fun. and we go well over the top. But check those out on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/boundedbadgers, and you'll be able to see all of our epic encounter games, as well as other unboxings. We do the other sets as well. So if there's any box in particular that you want to see that we haven't already done, go check it out or let us know. So you get 2 of these ones. They're the Executioners. Now this one looks... Oh, I didn't notice that. So this one looks amazing. This is the Duelist. Now look, you can see his head looks fine. And that's what I was first seeing. When you turn it around, it's gone. Half his head is gone. His brain is no longer in there. This is really... It's just like a Cavalier style. He's got the boots. Look at that. Gone all the way to be Undead, and his boots are in perfect condition. He's got the cloak. I love the fact it's not just the fact the skull is half cleaved, trying to get you a better... Look at that. But the fact that it's actually hollowed out. There you go. Get a better look there. That is just incredible. And there you got a piece of the armor at the front. This time is missing. There are bits on the joints as well. I've noticed there's like knees and elbows are sometimes visible. Those are really nice. And you have 3 of those minis. Again, standard size. So you get those, and you get these are the bigger ones. Okay, just to give you a basic size. Right. What other goodies have we in here? Now we also have. Let me try and pronounce this right. The Leonite. Now look at that. There are skulls and spikes all over this thing. The ground, the dirt area. There are bones, there are blades, there are skulls. I'm not sure what that is in the middle. It's a clump of stuff. Maybe it's just eating it. But look at those teeth. He's got this flowing mane. Oh, I just saw that as well. His spine, there's actually you can see that. There's a chain attached to his spine. And there's also one on these limbs here. So he's obviously normally just kept chained up. So you've got a chain on each front limb. And a chain just hooked into his spine. That is incredible. That is brilliant. That is just utterly amazing. Now, who else have we got in here? We've got some others. We have a knight. Let's try and find one of the knights. Here we go. Let's make some space. All right, look at that one. Now, again, he has the knight's, the clasp front is coming down off the helmet. We can see some bony legs. We've got a kneecap and a leg joint there. I think he's missing his arm. It's like he doesn't have a hand. I don't know if that could be like a sharpened bone, or if that's a metal blade like wedged into the bone or mounted to the bone. But you can see he's got the pauldrons. He's still got a bit of cloth there. He's got his belts. He's got his chainmail. He's got some outside. He's got his fanny packs. He's got exposed ribs again underneath. I don't think that actually helped to the camera, but that does look incredible. And this one's stepping on a part. He's got some kind of broken pillar that this one's stepping on. Again, looks really, really, really good. Incredible collection. Well done, Steamforged Games. You have literally knocked it out the park on this one. And there's still, again, these are just duplicates. You get six of these, 4 of the duelists, 6 archers, 4 duelists, 2 executioners. You also get 2 lionettes. You get 2 knights, and you get 2 of each: the Death Riders and the Underbatters. Wow. Okay, so that's our minis. And as well, you keep the boxes because look, everything just fits straight back in. You don't want to kind of lose that quality or that protection of the box. But we will be painting these at some point. We're actually going to be doing something. We'll let you know when, so you know you don't miss out. Everything goes right back into the box. Now let's take a proper look at the booklet. Here we go. So again, Arena of the Undead. Let's see if we can have a look at what's inside, or what the colouring of some of these items might be. Again, the book, it's just little bits of artwork, just like this, and the colouring really helps to set the tone. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. Now they've got the symbol of an eye. There's a little bit of a connection there. So a bit of an intro. These are various rumours that you can pass to your players. I mean, look at the archer. Look how cool he looks. That looks really. It's just the fact he's blindfolded. I'm really surprised by that. It's really nice to see. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is. It's it just, he doesn't have a hand. There's your knight. For some reason, the bottom half just reminds me of Dragon's Lair when the hero turns to a skeleton. Well, you got the crowd. What to do with the crowd? Oh, reinforcements turning up. There is something here as well. We'll get to that bit in another unboxing, but stay tuned for something else. The arena location. So again, it's a double-sided map. You get ideas. So there's number 5. We called that it's a tar pit. Bubbling, noxious. Here we go. Here you go. Large pit of bubbling, noxious, tarry stuff. There you go. The Iron Skull archers standing alongside the pit dip their arrows into it before loosing, enabling them to do an extra D4 poison damage on every successful hit. Oh, yeah. That's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. So, 1, we have the portcullis, what we saw. 2, 2 is actually a spike pit. I thought that was rotating spikes, but okay, it's a spike pit. 3, fire nozzles. That is going to be impressive. Okay, and we've got these 4. 2 bits of number 4. What are they? Old trapdoors. Step on them. They are entirely obvious. And were clever, never intended to be concealed. Quite the opposite, in fact. They stand out clearly against the pallid sand of the arena's floor, almost inviting a participant in the arena to investigate them. The trapdoors are both firmly shut at the beginning of the battle. They're designed to spring open if a player character draws too close. At a certain predetermined point of the combat, it's an old trick of the Bloodsport trade. In the middle of the fight, make sure you throw something new into the mix. Oh, that's going to be where the lionettes come out. We've seen the tar pit. More fantastic artwork. This is the training pit. So we have a few bits here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So different locations. This is the training pit. You've got the various columns, which we saw. You have 6 of those. 2 is the training dummies, as we mentioned before. 3 is a weapons rack. Aha. Maybe if the heroes get to escape, they have to choose from the weapons available. And then the main door, to see if it can be breached or escaped. Maybe. You can make up your own stories with these. It's just really nice to see. Here's a breakdown of the stats. So every monster pretty much gets its own page. You have a challenge rating, just the same as this is 5e rule set. What the miniature is, here's some kind of artwork you can show your players. All your stats, strength all the way down to charisma, armor class, hit points. Everything you need is there. You use short sword, short bow. There's the Leonite, pack tactics, pounce, bite, claw. The knight uses his great mace. He can parry. He's got a few damage resistances, fire, poison, usual stuff. He is undead. Save and throws. And sometimes they're slightly enhanced, so it is worth checking those out. Special abilities. He can be reckless, the executioner. Ooh, he uses his great axe. Now to get into 1d12 of damage. Iron Skull Duelist. There he is with his... This is definitely my favourite. Just looks incredible. Well done to the artist who come up with it. The concept artist, imagine. Riposte. Okay, challenge rating of 3. Iron Skull Death Rider. This has a lot of stuff. Look, charge, multi-attack, one scythe attack and one hooves attack. The duelist gets 2 longsword attack and a batter. Oh, did you see that? Look, the Enderbat is always accompanied by a Leonite. Advantage on saving throws, can do a lot of damage. Oh, makes 3 skull mace attacks. It is a skull mace. There we go. And again, the one that's blinded. He is larger. He's a large undead construct. Yeah, that is incredible. I got much bit more larger artwork there. It's just that cracked skull is just incredible. I'm going to keep talking about that. Now, this is the next box. So, if you haven't seen Epic Encounters before, if you haven't seen any of our videos, they come in pairs. This is the 20 minis, and then you'd have a boss box. And we're going to show the boss box in a separate video, so do check that out. But wow. Really, really pleased. That is incredible. Really looking forward to both playing and painting these. So, hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be enjoying opening up those boxes. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.